In the last video, we talked about how we personalize files, but Alex and I want to take a quick moment and show you how we just prepare ourselves to start doing a new personalization order. When you've got an order of 12 to 25 units, you could mouse click all you want, but you'll quickly find if you have big orders of 800 to 1,000, you really want to set yourself up to get through the process quickly. So Alex, why don't you go ahead and show people how you tackle this?
Okay, so because we're going to be working in Illustrator vector files and then exporting out a JPEG or raster image file, it's helpful to grab and copy all of the AI files that you are going to be working with and putting them into a temporary directory that is your sort of working directory. So for example, for this sale that we were just on, or that we're going to be supporting, it's Little Elf Holiday Collection. There's the AI folder that contains all of the files. Now there's quite a few of them in here, and obviously not all of them sold, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume that one of every single one of these was sold. So I'm just going to right-click on this, oops, and I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to come out here to one second. This is taking its sweet time. We're in the Vergro sales data folder where we create entries for every single event that we support. I'm going to go into sales. Let's do Lily. This is the sample directory that we just created. I'm going to create a folder in here, and I'm going to call it PO1 images. Inside there, I'm going to create another folder. I'm just going to call it AI files. And now I'm going to paste the AI files. You're only going to really need them here for as long as you're personalizing, and then you can just delete this. And in truth, I'm pasting this in a shared Dropbox folder at the moment, which is probably not a great idea. You can simply create a local copy on your own computer, so that it doesn't have to sync back and forth to Dropbox. But just for the sake of illustration, this will work.
Okay. So when you go into that AI file, maybe you can just click in there, or is it still copying?
It's still copying. It's almost done.
There you go.
So now we see we have all the AI files. And there's this JPEG and this PNG where we had, in the previous video, done a personalization. I'm going to go ahead and delete those because they don't really belong there right now. And that's pretty much it. So from here, you would work from this directory of AI files as you progress through POs.
Okay. Now, do you want to show us opening maybe that top one, the 100 file that shows things outside the artboard? You tend to like to delete that stuff, right?
There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, what is your question, Kelly?
So now that you've opened these files, you've got a copy, you tend to like to delete all that stuff outside the artboard, right?
I do. Since I am not... Is it on the canvas layer?
Just click on it. Click on the actual object, and it'll show you what layer it's on. So there, click on that.
No, I'm on the calendar. Inset border, that's got to be it. No.
Actually, let me go ahead and toggle all those.
There it is.
There you go.
It's on guides.
Yeah.
All right, so I would delete this. I'm going to zoom out and see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So I'm going to try to export this thing out real quick. And if I don't specify a location to save it, it will simply export out an image file into the same folder that the AI exists in. So I'm gonna just select JPEG. I'm not gonna check use artboards because we want to make sure we want to test to see if there's anything outside the bounds of this artboard. So I'm gonna export it. Everything in here is correct. I'm gonna toggle back to Finder. And there's our JPEG file. So let's quickly open that. Okay, great. It worked perfectly. So there was nothing outside of the artboard. You're going to want to do that simply because it shortens the export process and saves you an extra keystroke or mouse click, I should say. And when you are personalizing 1,000 images, you'll be thankful that you have one less mouse click.
Yep. Okay, good. That'll be the end of this video.